We are more conscious of sin more than the consciousness of the goodness of God. That was the challenge with the prodigal son. When he thought of going back to the father, he says, when I get back there, I will just be a slave because of sin consciousness. Sin consciousness will always make you feel like you are not deserving of it. You will always feel like you've not prayed enough, you've not fasted enough, you have not lived holy enough. You think that God's goodness or God's kindness is condition based. If I can do this, I can get this. You don't know grace yet. That you were saved by grace. Least no man should boast. Free gift. He never takes into consideration. He paid for it. Just receive. So, but we are more conscious of our weakness, of our lack of qualification, of our struggles. And that was still the problem of men from the beginning. Because that was what the tree of knowledge of good and evil did to them. These guys had been naked in the garden for long until they made contact with that tree and they said, we are naked. God now said, who told you? Suddenly you begin to feel ashamed. I am ashamed because we are naked. These are the guys that used to interact with God all the time. And the moment they made contact with that knowledge of evil, they began to feel less qualified. You see, the fall did not affect God. It's always man. Because even in their sinful state, God still came to them and still clothed them. When Cain killed Abel, God still came to him. And he asked that they will kill him. He said, no problem. I will put a mark on you. Whoever kills Cain, his own punishment will be worse. In that sinful state. The problem is that sin consciousness that makes you feel like now God will not hear me. Now God is far from me. Now God is turned his back on me. Can I tell you, that is even when he's closer. Because a healthy man does not need a hospital. It was Jesus, when they were lamenting that he was sitting and eating with sinners. It was him that quoted that parable. That a healthy man does not need a physician. I came for this once. So if he's coming for you, you are running away. You know why you are always running away? Sin consciousness. So God can be here. But because you are more conscious of how dirty you are, how unqualified you are, you will not make contact. But he's saying, I'm here. I've come for you to have life and have abundance. But because of our sin consciousness, we say, depart from me. I am a sinner. Jesus came to Peter, used his boat, performed miracles for him. He was so close to Jesus. The moment he experienced God's goodness, he said, depart. I am a sinner. He was a sinner before God did that miracle for him. It was when his sin consciousness reached on, he said, hey, depart, oh master, I am a sinner. He did not acknowledge that he was a sinner before the miracle was done for him. It's because there is something in each and every one of us that will always make us feel like we are not good enough. David will always go back to God and say, you kill me. It's better I die in your hand. He knew the goodness of God.